All right. Any pains, injuries today? Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Open Flow, Level 1, Level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your back or your lower hips are, if your lower back or your hips are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks, some blankets, so that you can find a comfortable cross-legged position with a lengthy, tall spine. All right, palms face up, fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. As you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, and let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll center, a few more rounds. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And taking the opposite direction. Chin back toward the chest, lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting and turning your toes toward each other, and roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotations. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. Back to center again, cross your shins, take the opposite crossing of the legs, and raise the arms up, extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Start to release. Step the right foot down, turn the right toes out at an angle. Press your right arm to inner right leg and twist your left side, getting some hip opening. Release and twist. Come back to center. Sole of the right foot in the left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward to fold. Take it back up. Counter twist. Then step the left foot down, lift the seat, reach your left arm toward the back of the room. Release, square back to center. This time, draw the right heel back. Your legs are roughly 90 degrees. Left hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold once again. Take it back up to center. Keep the legs, twist to the right. Then side bend over the left leg, right arm overhead and reaching to the front. If you can reach for your left foot with the right hand, take the bind. Release, take it back up to center, keep the legs, and then counter twist to the left. And square back to center. Extend both legs forward. Separate your feet just a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Release, take it back to center. Keep the right leg extended. Step the left foot down. Press your left arm to the inside of the left leg and twist to the right. Back to center. Counter twist to the left. Back to center. Sole of the left foot in the right leg. Right hand to the floor. Left arm is up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Take it back up. Twist to the left. Then step the right foot down. Lift your seat. Reach your right arm up and to the back of the room. Release. Square back to center. Draw the left heel back. Legs are roughly 90 degrees. Right hand to the floor. Left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs. Twist to the left. Stay twisting. Side bend over the right leg. Reach your left arm overhead and extend. And if you can reach for your right foot with your left hand to bind, take the bind. Start to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to the right. Square back to center. Carry your left leg forward. Separate your feet a little bit wider, slightly off your mat. Hands come back behind you. Outer rotation. Lift the chest. Broaden your shoulders. Gently looking up. Then take the gaze to look forward with that slight upper back bend. Keep the shoulders drawing back. Press into your fingers and start to lean the torso forward. Make your way back up with your hands supporting your inner thighs. Bend the knees, lift up. Step the feet to the floor, yogic squat. Take the hands into interlacing of your hands. Press your palms forward and up. Release. Interlace your hands with the other thumb on top. Press forward and up again. Release. Take the hands to the floor for support. Shift to your right foot, and maybe you might even lift the heel and extend the left leg out. And then, if you can, lower the heel down. Good. Keep your hands supporting. Once you're stable, if you can take your hands together in prayer. This is your Skandasana squat. Hands back down for support. Lift the right heel. Draw the left heel back in. Come back to stabilize and then shift to the other side. Shift to your left tiptoes. Extend the right heel out. Lower the left heel back down. Once you're stable, hands together in prayer. Release your hands back down. Draw the right heel back in. And then slowly lift the feet into forward fold. Separate your feet about mat's width. And then pointing your toes forward, you can sway out your hips side to side. Come back to center. Left hand creates a tripod. Bend your left knee. Extend the right leg. Right arm up to twist. Extend and revolve. Right palm face down. Reach forward. Right arm is parallel to the floor. That's right. Then take that to a half bind. Right hand behind you to your lower back and stack your shoulders more actively. Now keep that rotation of the right shoulder drawing back. Look down toward the floor for your left fingertips. And then draw the chin toward the left shoulder. So now you're stretching in the opposite direction. Release all of that. Raise your right arm up, right hand down. Switch sides. Right hand to center. Bend your right knee. Extend the left leg. Raise your left arm up to twist. Now start noticing the difference between in this position looking upwards and then later on we're going to look downwards. Left palm face down, reach forward, extend it, revolved. Take the left arm up and behind you into half bind. Draw the left shoulder back. So now you're looking upwards, right? So make note of what that sensation is. Then now turn the cheek to look down toward the right fingertips and then to chin toward the right shoulder. All right, so it's a very different sensation for your neck. So for those of you who feel strain, whenever you're in these types of poses and you're looking upwards and you feel a lot of strain here, right? Then you can always look down. You can just take it neutral, or you can stretch it a little bit more by drawing your chin toward the shoulder. All right, so hopefully everybody feels the difference. All right, release, left arm up, left hand to the floor. Even out again by swaying out your hips side to side. All right, come back to center, come back to stillness. Bend at the knees, and then lift the head, lift the upper back, and then shift the weight onto your heels to rise up with a neutral spine. Raise your arms up and slightly back into back bend. Then come up to vertical, side bend to the right. Back to center, side bend to the left. Back to center, hands together in prayer, interlace your fingers, press your palms forward. As you reach your palms forward, excuse me, reach further with your knuckles of your fingers. So you're arching your fingers. And then a chin toward the chest, and then feeling a spread of the upper back. And then on the inhale, lift up, gaze up, and lean it back into back bend. Come back to neutral, release, right arm up, left hand down, and side bend to the left. Come back to center, side bend to the right. Come back to center, hands together in prayer, interlace with the opposite thumb on top, and then pressing your palms forward. Now this time, rather than arching your fingers, you're going to reach forward with your palms. So now you're working your forearms a little bit more. And then again, chin toward the chest. And then inhale, lift up into a slight back bend. Back to center, release. Step the left foot in. Step the right foot in toward the front of the mat. On the inhale, reach your hands, forward, up, and slightly back. Exhale, come forward, standing forward, bend. Fingertips to the floor, bend the knees, step the right foot back, low lunge. Right knee comes down for crescent moon. Hands tap the thighs, and lunge forward. Release that action just a little bit, and lunge forward again. Maybe this time you feel a little bit more depth. Release your hands to the floor, tuck the right toes under, pyramid, lengthen out the left leg. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel, warrior one, arms up high. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor. Right arm reaching up. Extended side angle, right palm face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Now you can stay here in the half bind if this is good enough. If you have a full bind, left arm underneath your left leg to catch your other hand behind you. Release your binds. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension if you have it. Gently release all the way down in child's pose. Down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, standing forward bend. Inhale, reach your hands forward, up and back into a slight back bend. Hands together in prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, reach your hands forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, stepping your left foot back, crescent moon. Left knee comes down, hands top of the thighs, and lunge forward. Release that action just a little bit, and then lunge forward again, deepening. And then releasing, hands to the floor, tuck the left toes under, pyramid, lengthening over the right leg. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Extended side angle. Left palm to face down. Reach forward. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. Again, you may stay here in the half bind if your shoulders are tight, or if you're working for the full bind. Right arm under to catch the other hand. Lift up, lean back, and stack. Release your bind. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot. Stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale all the way down. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, even higher. Holding it here. Lower all the way down. Child's pose. Down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Inhale, reach your hands forward and up, slight back bend. Hands together in prayer. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Take the arms up and hold. Cactus your arms, palms face forward. Draw the arms as far back as you can as you engage your upper back. If you want to challenge your balance, I'm going to add on, take the gaze upwards, and then maybe even take it into back bend. Lift through your sternum upwards and shine the heart center toward the sky and lean it back slightly for that back bend. All right, make your way back to neutral, arms back up. Draw the right knee forward, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. 3 deep breaths. Bend the knees, chair. Hands together in prayer, twisting to the right. Hook the left arm, outer right knee, and twist. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Lengthen the legs. Take it up and slightly back into back bend. Back to vertical. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose, second side. Practice your arms. Squeeze your upper back by drawing your elbows back. You may stay here looking forward or start to look upwards. You can stay looking upwards or add your back bend. Take it back to neutral again. Arms up. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Take a few breaths. All right, bend the knees, chair. Hands together in prayer. Twist to your left. Hook the right arm to outer left knee. Line up your knees and your feet. And then twisting to the left. Inhale, square back to center chair. Lengthen the legs, lift up and slightly back, back bend. Back to neutral, stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, hand to knee, left arm out, or hand to big toe and extend. Once you steady your balance, you have extension, whatever that might be, and you're ready to open out to side. Stay balancing on the left leg, keep the right leg lifted and extended, and release your bind. Warrior 3, draw the right heel back, your arms can stay out in an airplane. Stay on the left leg, stand back up, draw the right knee in, extend the right heel forward, and hold it for another 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take a few breaths. Inhale, take it up to chair. Lengthen it out, slight back bend. Back to vertical. Stepping on the right foot, draw the left knee up. Left hand, left knee, right arm out. Or heel kick toe lock if you took that. Once you're steady and you're ready to open, left leg or left knee out to the left side. Stay balancing on the right leg. Keep the left leg extended. Release your bind. Keep the arms out in an airplane. Warrior 3. Stay on the right leg. Stand up. Draw the left knee in and extend the left heel forward. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Forward fold. Bend the knees, chair. Lengthen out the legs. Tip it back into slight back bend. Back to vertical. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Left hand to right knee. Right arm reaching back. Or left hand to right foot and extend. Stay on the left leg, revolved half moon. So the right leg swings back, the right hand comes to the floor, and left arm reaching up to twist. If you would like to bind, left hand to right foot, revolve Trikonasana. Seated spinal twist, right knee behind the left heel. Take it to a seat. Left hand is behind you, right arm is up. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center, exhale, counter twist. Back to center again, double ankles to knees. So release your left foot down and center your seat. So you're going to come back to the middle of the mat. You're going to move the right heel forward so that the shin becomes parallel to the front of the mat. Flex your right foot. Then take left ankle on top of the right knee. Flex your left foot as well. And then adjust your seating so you're nice and comfortable and really squared. You want the shins to line up one over the other. Imagine two burning logs, one over the other. Make sure you flex your top foot and your bottom foot, your left and your right. Once you have all that set up, elongate your spine, support with your hands, and sitting up tall. So this ankles to knee or double pigeon are working your hip flexors. So in this pose, you want to think about energetically your top knee, your left knee, working downwards toward the right ankle. You do not need to touch. There's for many of us, there will be some space. If you're very open in your hips and the hip flexors allow you to rotate enough to make contact, and that's fantastic. You have a lot of mobility there, right? Most of us will have some or a lot of space. Staying here for a few more breaths, working on hip flexibility. And make sure that in this pose, as you concentrate on your legs, you also want to keep a lengthy spine. So your hands are there to help you support. All righty. Beginning to release. You're going to support the left leg and extend forward. Support the right leg, extend forward. Notice all that, screaming of the hip flexors, right, and the knees and the ankles. So you're going to flex and point your feet a whole bunch of times, and this will help you reset all of those joints. All right, so the flexing and pointing will be for your ankles, your knees. Now come back to stillness. You're going to turn your toes in and out, and these are for your hips. All right, come back to center through your yogic squat. So step the feet to the floor again, lift back up, and let's take a few breaths here in your yogic squat. Then take the hands back to your floor, lift the seat, walk your feet in together. Then bend the knees for chair. Rise all the way up into a slight back bend. Come back to vertical. Stepping on the right foot this time, pick up the left knee. Right hand to left knee, left arm reaching back to twist, or hand to foot and extend. Stay on the right leg. Revolved half moon. You're going to swing the left leg back, left hand to the floor, right arm up to twist. You may stay here, revolved half moon, or take the bind of right hand to left foot, revolve to Vipassana. Seated spinal twist, left knee behind the right heel, and gently take your seat down. The right hand is behind you, left arm is up, inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, release, back to center, counter twist to the left. Come back to center, release your right foot out, and then center your seats. Just come back to the middle of the mat. Move your left heel further forward so that shin becomes parallel to front of the mat. Flex your left foot. Then take the right ankle on top of the left knee and do the same. And then just make sure you're nice and centered in this triangle you've created. And then make sure you flex your corresponding feet so that make sure you flex your feet so you're protecting the corresponding ankle and knee joint. Once you have it, hands supporting, lengthen your spine, and then just going to settle into this pose here. All right, as you take the next few breaths, start to think about energetically the top knee working downwards toward the left ankle into the rotation of your hip flexors. All right, let's begin to break. Supporting your right leg, extend forward. Support the left leg, extend forward, hands either side, and flex and point your feet a whole bunch of times. All right, come back to stillness and turn your feet in and out. All right, come back to stillness. And again, bending of the knees through your yogic squat. Hands come to floor. Walk your feet back to the down dog. And then come forward into plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Sphinx pose. Walk your hands slightly further forward. Forearms down. Grab opposite elbows to measure out for your shoulders width. And then taking your forearms back down to parallel. Check that your shoulders and your elbows roughly line up so that you have a 90-degree angle. Once you have that, actively reach through your toes back, pressing the top of the thighs toward the floor. Think about your pubis, your belly, your lower ribs sinking toward the floor to flatten. Once you have that, press your forearms down to lift your chest, and that will give you a deeper mid-back bend. Gaze slightly toward the floor ahead of you, maybe about 3 feet, coming back to a more neutral cervical spinal position. And then from your Sphinx, we're going to take a very subtle movement. So think about these very minute movements. We're going to stay more or less in the Sphinx pose. But you're going to press your forearms down and think about your lower ribs and your belly lifting away from the floor. And with that, you're going to feel like your lower back is also getting this forward bend. Your pubis can stay on the floor, but your belly and your lower ribs are lifting away from the floor. And you might even feel like you're rounding your upper back, your mid back. All right, so we're taking this Sphinx pose, which is the back bend, and now into a Sphinx pose, but into a forward bend of the rounded back. All right, start to release. Turn your right forearm in, left hand slightly back, shift your right hip. Draw the left knee forward, so you take a frog leg with your left leg. So frog leg, your left knee lines up with the left hip, horizontal to front of the mat. Left knee lines up with the left heel, vertical to side of the mat, and flex your feet, your left foot, and that is your frog leg. Then press into your left hand, draw the left shoulder back, look past your left shoulder behind you. So it's a twist. Now think about your right ribs and the right outer belly, maybe sinking toward the floor. All right, release that action by lifting again slightly, and then this time you're going to lift the left leg, extend the left leg all the way out. You're on the inside of the left foot, inside the left leg. And then again, press into your left hand, draw the left shoulder back, look past your left shoulder behind you. All right, press into your left hand, lift the left foot, draw the left leg back behind you, come back into your Sphinx. Remeasure. And then belly, lower ribs toward the floor. Sink in, let the lower back release. Press your forearms down to lift your upper back. Gaze toward the floor, slightly ahead of you, maybe about 2 or 3 feet. And then again, let's take that subtle back bend by pressing your forearms down. Lift your lower ribs, lift your belly away from the floor, maybe even chin toward the chest. Release that action again, belly, lower ribs back to the floor. Turn your left forearm in, 45 degrees. Walk your right hand slightly further back. Press into your right hand, look past your right shoulder behind you. Then roll to the side of the left hip, and then bend your right knee, take a right frog leg. So again, your right thigh should be parallel to the front of the mat. Your right shin should be vertical to the side of the mat. Your right foot is flexing. So again, press into your right hand, draw the right shoulder back, look past your right shoulder behind you. Then maybe think about sinking your left ribs and outer left abdominals toward the floor. All right, releasing that action by slightly lifting again, press into your right hand, pick up the right leg, extend the right leg all the way out to the side. You're on the inside of the right leg, and then once again, once you have that positioning, press into your right hand, draw the right shoulder back, look past your right shoulder behind you to deepen. All right, let's release. Pick up the right foot, swing it all the way back, square back to center. This time, you're going to draw the hands back slightly and then make your way into child's pose. Nice and slow. Take it back up to hands and knees. Walk your left hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Inhale, raise your right elbow up. Exhale, thread it through. Right shoulder, right foot toward the floor, and twist. Press into your left hand, lift back up, walk your hands back in, hands and knees. The right hand, one handprint wider, one handprint further forward. Raise your left elbow up, and then thread it through and twist. Press into your right hand, lift back up, get back to hands and knees, and then tuck the toes under, lift the knees for down dog. Pigeon, left leg up, draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor. Measure out your pose, left thigh angles out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Walk your hands back, inch your right knee further back to lower your seat, elongate your spine. Once you're feeling pretty level and you're ready, make your way forward, forearms down, or making pillows with your hands. All right. Start to lift back up, walk your hands back in. Take the left feet down, swing the right leg all the way forward, and then again, center your seat. Let's take a leg cradle. Arms underneath your right shin. Make sure you flex your right foot strong. There you go. And then extending your right leg in Kramchasana, grab either side of the right foot. If you can fully extend, take it. If not, bending your right knee is fine. And then twisting, left hand to grab the outer right foot, right arm reaching back to twist. Start to square back, bend your right knee, swing the right leg all the way back, make your way back to the down dog. Walk it out. All right, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor, set up your pose. Right thigh angles out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back, elongate through your spine. And once you're set, make your way forward. All right, start to make your way back up. Take the right seat down, swing the left leg forward, and then center your seat. Leg cradle. All right, Kranchasana. Grab either side of the left foot. Extend fully if you can, otherwise slight bending of the knee. And then twisting. Right hand, grab the outer left heel. Left arm reaching back to twist. Begin to release. Bend your left knee. Swing the left leg all the way back. Make your way back to the down dog. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. Take your seat down. Lowering onto your back. Step the left foot down, right ankle to left knee. Make sure you flex your right foot once again. And then allow your right knee to reach away from you, like toward the front of the room. So allowing that hip to get some space. Then release that action. You're going to pick up the left foot and thread the arms to grab the front of the left shin. Begin to step the left foot back down. You're going to take leg cradle in a reclining position. So lift the head, lift the upper back. Thread the arms underneath the right shin. You can keep the left knee bending, or you can extend the left leg out. And then get heavy with your head and the upper back and drag that right leg with you as you recline back. If you're not able to recline all the way back, that's okay. Just get heavy and just pull that leg in with you wherever you end up. Then begin to release, and this becomes a half happy baby. Take the right hand to grab the outer right foot. Open out the knee and the heel to the right side. Actively push your right leg upwards, but pull the right foot down with your hand. So your leg is pushing up, your arm is pulling down. And then release your foot. This becomes a reclined twist. Right arm out to a T, twist to your left. Square back to center. Step the right foot down. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Flex your left foot. And then energetically push your left thigh away with your left thigh drawing toward the front of the room. So you're feeling for your hip flexors once again, going into your inner left hip. Then start release that action. Start to thread the arms to the front of the right shin, picking up the right foot, and then reclining back. Begin to step the right foot back down, leg cradle to the left leg. So you can always lift your torso up a little bit or your upper back up a little bit, threading the arms underneath, keeping your right knee bending or extend the right leg out fully. And then just let the head and the upper back get heavy as you draw the leg in with you as you lower toward the floor. Start to release, and this becomes half happy baby. So as your leg is pushing upwards, your hand is pulling downwards. Recline twisting. Left arm out to a T, twist to the right. Gently take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes, reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right, coming up to a comfortable cross-legged. Let's take your non-dominant shin on top, using your non-dominant side a little bit more to create better symmetry. And then even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.